Hello and welcome in. This could very well be a two-part series depending on how much I talk. But today we're talking about avoiding drama. People talk about drama all the time. Some people just like to say, I don't like drama in my life. But what exactly is the drama? Because I know, for example, we watch dramatic films and we watch dramatic TV. It's entertaining. And you do need entertainment in your life. But when we talk about avoiding drama, it's that we want to avoid unnecessary conflict within our lives. Now, it's fine to watch it on a show. It's good to watch it on a show. It makes for good TV. But when it comes to our real life, we don't want that to mimic dramatic TV, because dramatic TV is conflict, it's chaos, and it's often things that shake up a scene or can shake up a world. I watch a lot of the ID channel. That's drama. Okay, there's crime happening, and it's a learning tool, and it's also entertaining. But you definitely don't want to mimic that in your everyday life. So when we talk about avoiding drama, we're talking about avoiding things unnecessarily. If we could stay away from it, it is the best thing ever. Now, of course, some dramatic things are going to happen, but overall, you don't want to be or place yourself around people or a person who just creates drama where there is none. That's just whack. All right, so I'm going to touch on a few things here. You're a good person and someone plays you, okay? Exit the scene. Make sure they exit your scene. And you can do it cool, calmly, and collective. There is no need for a big dramatic exit. Okay? You've been played and you realize you've been played. It's time for you to part ways. Choosing calm over conflict. Some people like to have conflict in their lives. They're all about it. But when you choose calm, it can piss them off. It probably 9 times out of 10 will piss them off, because they're going to go on a big old smear campaign. Okay, they're creating drama. But by that point in time, they should be out of your life. They should be out. And if you hear about it, you can just dismiss it. Okay, choosing distance over disrespect. Now, personally, this is just for me. I don't know how many of you can relate. If you can, you could drop it in the comments. But personally, I can no longer be nice after being disrespected. Listen again. I can no longer be nice. Nice. Keyword nice. After being disrespected. My niceness goes out of the window. Now, I can be respectful. I can be cordial. I can be tolerant. But nice? Once someone shows me disrespect, I kind of morph into a totally different person. And it's not that I'm being fake or being two-faced or showing two sides. It's just that I recognize my lane with you and I react accordingly. Okay? Once I realize we're not friends. Okay? I don't have to go out of my way for you, and I don't expect you to go out of your way for me. And it's as simple as that. And once I realize that someone is narcissistic or just trying to manipulate a situation or a scene, I also take away my niceness and act accordingly. Okay, so I can't be nice after being disrespected. It's just not going to happen for me. And I choose to exit calmly. Okay, there's no big display or showdown. There's just distance. And that's just what it is. Next tip is avoid people who have no life or no interest of their own, or you will be their entertainment. So often someone wants to be entertained. They're bored. When things go calmly, some people, let me just say this, some people do not even know how to thrive in calmness. I had a girlfriend at one point who she just always had to have something going on in her life. And when there was nothing going on and things were going smoothly, she created problems. She created her own problems. She created problems with the people around her. She was overly offended by every little thing they would do. And I classify that as starting drama. Okay, no one is constantly attacking you. Cut it out. Now, this is me talking to her. No one's constantly attacking you. No one's attacking you. No one's trying to play you. No one's doing this and that to you. Stop it. Okay? Especially when a person has a full-out conversation with you and they address what you thought was an issue. That should be the end of it. But no, she wanted to create drama where there was none. And it all boiled down to her not having a life of her own. And she didn't really have interests or hobbies or any good things going on in her life to keep her preoccupied. Okay? So she wanted to make the people around her her entertainment, including me at some point, you know. She started to tell other people or other friends of ours that I was acting funny. And she said this about many other people to me, too. They're acting funny. She would tell me my other friends were acting funny towards me. Okay, cut it out. No, they're not. No, they're not. She was starting drama, creating drama. So you got to learn how to avoid those types of people. Also, the unhappy. Avoid them because they will start problems for no reason. Why do I say avoid the unhappy? Because misery loves company. If they're not happy, they're not going to want to see you happy either. We have to keep in mind that people create chaos when they lack purpose and meaningful goals. So they really don't have anything going for them that great. They might fake like they do, but you know that they don't if they're just creating these false narratives and going with them. Okay, you got to wonder. Also, avoid arguing with idiots. Okay? They are never going to see it your way. So why even try? They don't even have the scope, the brains to see it your way or another person's way. They're dead stuck on, dead set on what they think, and they don't want to see it any other way. So they are creators of drama as well with their false beliefs and their black and white thinking. Also, avoid people who play victim, especially in problems they've created. Okay, I cannot stress this enough. Going back to what I just said about that girlfriend who I had who was the creator of drama, okay? She stayed on it, all right? Stayed on it. Stayed playing victim. Everybody was acting funny towards her. We even took a trip. We got back from the trip. When you get back from a trip, everything is relaxing. You're still in vacation mode. We're chatting it up, and everybody's like, oh, the trip went so well. And she's the only person, no, the trip didn't go well. I didn't have a good time because you did X, Y, Z, and this one did that. And we were all blindsided like, what? What? How? Did you go on the same trip we went on? Because we had a good time. Playing victim. Always thinking somebody is doing something to them. These types of people need not flatter themselves, okay? Because, trust me, No one is doing anything to them, but they're always going to play victim. All right? People will act like you're difficult or you're the difficult one when you aren't easy to fool. All right, here we go with these manipulators again. They create the drama. When you're not easy to fool, they don't like it. Why? Because they want to be in control. They want to have you like a puppet on a string. And they don't like it when you have your own mind and you think your own way and you don't go along with their foolishness. All right? It upsets them big time. And they will create drama in your life. Also, avoid people who are insecure because they'll stir up trouble simply because they want to win at something. They feel like a loser and try to use you as their opponent. Remember that they create stories in their head. All right, again, if you are a winner and they are a loser, they're going to try to bring you down to their level. All right? They see you as competition or someone to go against. They are insecure, which means they do not like themselves. And when you don't like yourself, it's impossible for you to like the next person. A lot of people aren't going to like this next one. But church people who think their character doesn't matter because of where they sit on Sundays, avoid these people. They also create the drama. I'll say it again. Church people, specifically church people. I didn't say spiritual people. I said church people who think that their character does not matter because their character sucks. And they think they can do what they want to do, say what they want to say, okay, make all types of crazy moves simply because of where they sit on Sundays. They're up in church. I have seen it so many times with so many people. They do all of these devilish things, but then they sit up in church and clap and scream and holler and cry, sometimes on the front row, okay? And I'm just looking like, what? Her? Her? Yeah, okay. Some of the worst people will sit up in church on Sunday and claim to be of God. All right, but their character says otherwise. Also, avoid people who don't believe you. A person who finds it really, 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 really hard to believe you does not like you. All right, think about it. If it's a person that likes you, they're going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Always. They're going to question what they hear about you and what's said about you. But if they don't like you, they're going to be all over the story. Oh, she did what? It's the tea. It's the tea if they don't like you. And if they don't like you, they're looking for something bad about you. So when they hear it, they jump all over it. They don't need clarification. They don't need proof. They won't believe you because they don't like you. But they will believe the crazy and bad things that they hear about you. These people are also creators of drama. So avoiding the drama in our life 101. Surround yourself with people who are good for your mental health. Not going on a wild goose chase all the time is healthy for you. Okay? You don't want to be taken back and forth, up and down, round and round and round and round on a roller coaster. Your emotions on a roller coaster on a daily basis. It's draining. Also, someone being family or related to you does not mean you have to tolerate their poor behavior, their lies, their fighting, their manipulation, their disrespect, etc., etc. Yes, I said it. Being family does not mean that you have to stick around a toxic person. Also, all talk should be geared towards help and love. And whatever you say behind someone's back should also be able to be said to their face. Now, this is for the people that you do choose to keep around. Those should not be people that you're talking about in a negative way. And if you do have something negative to say about them, make sure you would also be willing to tell them the negative things that you think in hopes that it'll help them move forward or make other choices. All right. Next up is choose you. Stay out of conflict because your health depends on it. I said it once. I'll say it again. I'll say it a million times. No one deserves mistreatment, especially when their intentions are pure. I've been around people who I've had nothing but pure intentions for, only to find out later that they don't even like me. And guess what? I flipped a switch on their ass. Let distance be your response. No need for a big showdown, okay? Again, like I said, I flipped that switch. Oh, that's what we on? You don't like me? Okay, I know how to move forward. You will never get another chance to treat me like I am a piece of... Again. Because I don't play about me. And you shouldn't play about you. All right, and now we're to the end. So I didn't over talk. I got it all in under 20 minutes. Good for me. So it looks like there won't be a part 2 after all, unless I think of some more tidbits that I would like to share. But lastly, I just want to say a lot of people stay in relationships because they don't want to lose a person. I talk about that in my book, Bouncing Back After Breakup. And it's not about romantic relationships only. I talk about a romantic relationship in there, a former one. But I'm mainly talking about relationships with friends and family. So all relationships, how to bounce back after all types of relationships. All right. So keeping in mind that a lot of people stay because they don't want to lose a person. I've been there thinking that I did not want to lose a person. But I had to snap back into reality. And the reality is, please don't ever get yourself stuck thinking you need any one person in your life. Because at one point, you all didn't even know each other. And you were doing just fine without them before you even knew they existed. So that's just something that you can keep in your brain and reflect on that. Sometimes you got to leave them like you never even knew them. And you'll be fine. Y'all be safe. Don't forget to visit my website at www.kluxcoaching.com. Get the book, book a session, watch my videos.